Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ashlyn. I'm a 26-year-old wife and mom. We are currently working on some huge financial goals. The one taking priority right now is paying for my husband's master's degree debt-free. So we are in a very frugal season of life. I make lots of personal finance, frugal living kind of content. If that sounds like something that you would be interested in, then please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up because it really helps my channel. As you've probably gathered from the thumbnail and title and intro of this video, we are getting in the fall spirit. It is cold and rainy outside. I'm wearing a sweater today. And yeah, we are just getting excited for fall. So something that I like to do for every season is create a bucket list. So for fall, I've created a fall bucket list of things that we want to do with our family. And I'm keeping it on the relatively frugal side. So I thought it would be fun to kind of share what's on my bucket list, but also bring you along for some of those activities as we're kind of getting into this. So I'm filming on my phone right now, and the bucket list I wrote down is on my phone. So I'm kind of just going to go off of memory of kind of the things I'm thinking we want to do this season. So first up is one of my very favorite Halloween traditions that we've just started. I think we went for the first time last year, but it was so fun. There is an activity somewhat close to us called Fright Lights. It's a corn maze that they put together and kind of jazzed up for families. So they put lights and decorations throughout the whole thing, and there's music that plays along with the lights. So it's like a half-mile walk, and then at the end of it, there's like a light-up playground, and you get to pick a pumpkin from their pumpkin patch. So we're definitely going to be doing that. That is not something that I would say is frugal. That is the expensive item that I have on our fall bucket list. I think it's $15 a person. So it would just be me and my husband that have to pay. Our girls are still in the free age category, but that's one of my very favorite things to do. So we're definitely going to do it. We get a pumpkin out of it as well, so it's not, we don't have to like add the pumpkin patch to that. But yeah, that is definitely number one. I also love baking, and I want to do more of it, especially as it's getting colder and we're going to be inside more. I've seen lots of fall crafts. I'm thinking I want to come up with something to do with my toddler to create something that we can decorate our house with, probably. So we'll think on that some more. We want to go up the canyon. We live in Utah. We are surrounded by beautiful mountains with lots of canyons, and they always have the prettiest leaves. So we want to go up the canyon and probably have a campfire or something while we're there. There is one of the million lakes called Silver Lake, somewhere up Big Cottonwood, I think, that I would love to go walk around. It's always very beautiful up there. And with the fall leaves, it's even better. So definitely adding that to my bucket list. I'm gonna say we want to carve pumpkins. I don't know that we even got around to doing that last year. I don't know that my toddler is gonna be at all interested in doing that. Maybe we'll paint pumpkins instead, but some kind of pumpkin something. Autumn walks, maybe an autumn hike would be really fun. I do have an autumn book that I want to read. This is a book that I borrowed from my friend. I read the first in this series, and it's pretty spooky. It's got like lots of ghosts and things. So I think it'll be great for the month of October. So I'm going to be reading this. And yeah, I think that's everything that I can think of off the top of my head for what we want to do for fall. I'd love to know a few items on your fall bucket list, because I might want to just add them to ours. So if you have something that you are doing maybe on your own, date ideas, things to do with families, I'd love to hear about it, because I'm always looking for things to jazz up our autumn/winter seasons with. So let me know in the comments, and let's get into checking off our autumn bucket list. We've come to Cross E Ranch for the evening. They're doing a fall festival. We got some free tickets from a friend, so we are just gonna come check it out. Our tickets are actually season passes, so we're probably gonna do this multiple times throughout the month. So let's check it out. So as you could probably tell from my little decorating montage, I don't have a whole lot of Halloween decorations or fall decorations in general. And I don't really have any money to buy new decorations. So we are gonna get crafty this morning. Me and my daughter are going to do a little paint craft. I'm gonna have her make us a little pumpkin art with her thumbprint. So let's try it. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna have you dip your little thumb in it. Well, not quite like that. Like this. Right down there. And then we're gonna stick it on the paper. A cute little pumpkin. Can we do it again? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, you put it on. Careful not to touch any of the other pumpkin dots. Good job. Dip it again. A very rainy, cold day out there today, so we are going to do some baking inside while my baby's taking a nap. Hopefully that lasts. We are going to make some pumpkin maple muffins, specifically so that my toddler and my baby can both eat them as snacks. But pumpkin muffins are one of our favorite fall treats, so excited to try these. I just pulled those out of the oven and they smell incredible. Of course, we'll try them and let you know. It is like a baby toddler food recipe, but honestly, if they taste as good as they smell, then I think there's just a couple things I would change to turn it into something that like I would eat normally. I mean, I guess I could just eat it as is, but I think adding some chocolate chips in there and maybe a little bit more sweetness. But yeah, they smell so good, so we're excited to try them. We are just about to head out the door, but before we do, I just wanted to sample one of these so we can see how they are. I'll let my baby try it later, of course, but they're pretty good. They could use a little more flavor. I think, honestly, even for my baby, I feel like I might adjust this recipe a little bit, add some more cinnamon, pumpkin pie spice, that kind of thing. It doesn't really have any sweetness. That's totally fine. I mean, it's a baby recipe, but I think in the future I would add some chocolate chips and some more spices at least to jazz it up a little bit. But decent recipe. If you have littles and you want to try it, I'll have it linked in the description, but we have to go. So we're running to my mom's house. She invited us over to do She invited us over to do haunted houses, which I think is like gingerbread houses, with my niece and nephew who she's watching. So we're gonna run over there and do that. Hi, you're joining me in some very cozy lighting because this is kind of the only time that I have to myself with everybody asleep. So all the main lights are out. I just have one little low light on. So hopefully you can see me. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm talking quietly so nobody wakes up. But one of my favorite things that I've added to my routine during this freshly fall season is working out. I had my baby 9 months ago, and I really only started working out like maybe a month and a half ago, and I really had no idea what I was doing at first. I think it took me so long to get back into working out because I didn't know what I was doing and I was a little hesitant to start. I started a running program with an app on my phone called Just Run, and I also started a training program with Trainwell. Trainwell is a personal training plan specifically for you. I got to meet with my trainer and talk about what my goals are, how often I can work out, when I can work out, all that kind of thing. And she created a plan for me and some workouts. So I've done, I think this will be my 5th workout, and I have really been loving it. It's definitely not the most frugal item that you could add to your budget, but if you have room, like wiggle room in your budget and your finances, and you are looking for a really custom way to get yourself to your goals, then I think this is an awesome way to do that. I loved that I was able to chat with my trainer whenever I wanted to. If I had questions about how to do an exercise, maybe things weren't feeling very good as I was doing them, or maybe I needed it to be a little bit harder or easier, I could just reach out just on the app, and she always got right back to me either with a message or a video. She was always sending me articles that had to do with my goals, things that she found interesting, that she thought I would think were interesting too. So I really have had a great experience with Trainwell so far. So if that is something that maybe you would be interested in checking out, then I have a link that you can use to start your free 2-week trial. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but that is an affiliate link, so I will get a little kickback if you do decide to stick with the plan. So if you are interested in getting into a fitness program, maybe even just trying it out for a little bit, then I would love it if you would click on that and just give Trainwell a go using my link. We are headed out to do one of our favorite fall activities tonight. It is like, it's become a tradition for us, but it's also one of the more expensive things that we do. So we're headed to a corn maze that does a Halloween light show night walk thing, and I'm gonna bring you along with us. that is everything that I have for this video. If you liked it, then please make sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, even leave me a comment. I really hope that you enjoyed it. We had so much fun kind of getting our toes into the fall season and working on our bucket list. Again, I'd love to hear what's on your bucket list, so maybe I can steal your ideas and add it to mine. But I will see you again next week for another one. Bye!